What's up guys, welcome to Zembaria. So today we're going to be talking about how someone at my school broke a window. For this story, we're going to name this person Nathaniel. Nathaniel sounds like a person who would break a window. Nathaniel was that kid who was never really popular or belonged to any other groups like the sporty people or like the nerdy people. Nathaniel was like in between both of those. So it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and then Nathaniel and his friends wanted to break a window for some reason. I don't know why. And by the way, after this they were never friends again. It took Nathaniel and his friends 15 minutes to find like 10 rocks, which is like weird because I don't know why it would take you that long to find that many rocks, but okay. So they are looking for a house that they want to target. They eventually find one after 5 minutes. I don't know why they targeted this house. So they tried to break the window in it, but the house is too far away. So they wanted to go to another house that they could actually break the window. So they find a house that is like 10 feet away. So you could obviously throw a rock 10 feet away from you, right? So then they throw a rock, it hits the glass but doesn't shatter. So they throw another rock, and that rock actually hits the glass again, but it doesn't shatter. Their glass must be bulletproof or something like that, because like, how does that not break glass? Like a rock as big as probably like someone's hand, okay? So they keep throwing rocks for the next 5 minutes, and the 5-minute bell rings, so they know they have 5 minutes, so they just keep trying and until they only have like 3 rocks left, okay? They throw the last 2, it doesn't shatter the glass, but then Nathaniel throws the last rock and it actually shatters the glass. And then like the people playing soccer nearby on the field are like, oh, and then they start running away. And then I start running away because I'm talking with my friends. And then it just gets crazy and all of that. So I'm talking to Nathaniel. I'm telling him that I'm gonna report him to the office. He says, no, please don't. That was just for fun. I broke the window just for fun. And then I'm like, bro, that's not cool. Why would you break a window just for fun? And then he's like, because it's funny. And then his friends are like, I don't know why he broke it. But then I'm like, well, I saw you guys next to him. You should have told him to stop. So this news obviously spreads like a wildfire. It reaches like everywhere in the school. Like every teacher knows about it, every student. Even like the preschoolers, okay? So everyone is telling the yard duties and everything, like that's what you would do if someone broke a window. But then I go up to the principal's office and I tell our principal, and she's like, I'm coming out there, I'm gonna ask Nathaniel what happened, and then like it just all went down from there. So before the principal came, Nathaniel was talking to our 5th grade teacher, and then like, I'm not sure if this really happened, but someone I know was getting some papers from our teacher, and then I don't know if this is true, but she said that our teacher was screaming at Nathaniel so hard. Everyone is freaking out. They ended recess 2 minutes early, which I don't really care about, but class does not really start until like 10 minutes later because they're like trying to get all of the primary sources to the office. So I didn't get called up for some reason, but I was right next to Nathaniel and he broke the window, and some like 5 people got called up because they were Nathaniel's friends and they were encouraging him to like break the window. So the next day they find out that I'm a primary source. They call me up, they call everyone else up, and then like the principal is sitting down and chatting with us, and she's like, why did you guys break the window? And then like Nathaniel was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. And then the principal's like, you meant to do it because you threw a rock, and if you didn't mean to do it, your body is probably not controlling itself. The principal asks all of us, why did we not tell Nathaniel to stop? And then I'm like, I was not really next to him, I just saw him throwing something over the fence, but then I realized those were rocks, so then I told him to stop. But then Nathaniel's, one of his closest friends, Bob McZiggers, said like, I kept telling him to stop, and then one of Nathaniel's other friends was like, we'll call him James McZiggers. So James McZiggers was like, no, Bob McZiggers never told him to stop, but I did. So then the school takes it so seriously that they remove all of the rocks across the field and like across the whole school. So there's no more rocks. And they patch everything up. Like, people actually got outside of school. Like, there was a small fence they could hop. There was like a hole in the ground that people could crawl under and escape school. So people were going outside of school but then coming back in because they knew if they escaped they would get in serious trouble. The school actually banned us from the field for like half of the year. So like the people playing soccer were pissed, and then they kept on complaining to the principal, and the principal finally let them play soccer on part of the field, not near where the window was broken and not near any houses, but like really close to the blacktop, which was made out of asphalt. So for some reason I was still friends with this Nathaniel dude and his other friends, but then like in January it went down. We were playing a game of Fortnite. He called me trash. He's like, oh, he called me trash, and I'm like, no, I did not. And then like his parents were like, no you, and then I'm like, okay, weird flex, but okay. And then in February things went down. Me and his other friend got into an argument over like to change an icon on Discord. I don't know why. He's really irritated over some small stuff. But we're talking about Bob, okay? So then Bob is like cursing at me on Discord, and then I'm like, Yoni, and then I'm like, I block him on Discord, and then me and what's his name, James McZiggers, are still friends to this day. We don't go to the same middle school, but we talk like online and like with our phones. So me and James McZiggers are still friends. And that's gonna be the end of the story. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please like the video. It means a lot to me. Peace.